Hello guys, MikuChibi here. Welcome back to another banner review. Today it is Yuki's birthday, so happy birthday to Yuki, and we are gonna have a look at Yuki's birthday order, which is out right now. So if you're going to summon on Yuki's birthday order right now, I wish you guys good luck. Let's have a look at the birthday banner. So it is a step-up banner with 3-step, where step 1 you have 3% off. Step 2 regular price with 1.3% increase for the featured Yuki skills. And step 3 you are guaranteed to get a random Yuki skill. So 2 new birthday skill and both of them are full burst, so this is gonna be really interesting to see what they're going to offer. The first one we have is time we spent together Yuki, which is ability full burst, so maybe it can be really good. And next one we have lightning sword flash Yuki, which is a sword full burst. Oh, that's gonna be really interesting. They have been releasing a lot of full burst for sword, so maybe it's a new meta right now, who knows. So the total cost for this banner is 6,250 account gems, so hopefully you have saved enough. And it is available till the 1st June, so 9 days. I wish you guys good luck if you have. Hopefully you guys had plenty of time to save. Alright, let's have a look at the first skill, which is time we spent together at Yuki, which is the passive skill. We have Bloody Battle slash and Dark Convention. Okay. Bloody Battle slash 3. Attack 35% when attacking with slash element. Okay, that is good for dagger and sword. Really amazing. Dark Convention 4. Holy element damage minus 10% and dark element damage plus 25. So it is really good for dark build, for dagger dark build or sword dark build. So this passive is really good, though I don't think we have a full burst dark yet. If they're gonna release one, this one will be really good passive to have in your set. And nothing more to add here. Okay, really nice. Now let's move on to lightning sword flash Yuki. So let's have a look at it. Normally it's a sword skill, Mother Rosario skill animation, and we already know how Mother Rosario animation is. 35 SP cost, okay. Slash 18 skill cool time, 66 switch gauge, 49 break gauge, looks alright. 2290% damage, 11 hit single target. Enhanced defense buff, okay. Plus 15% defense for 50 seconds, not bad. Dynapile buff, non-elemental damage plus 0.5% per stack, 5 stack for 20 seconds, so it's a stacking one. I don't know how this is gonna be useful, we'll see. So if we look at the full burst skill activation, the requirement is dark slash holy. Okay, that's gonna be really hard for new players, and we do have a free dark skill, so it should be easy, but holy skill, it might be hard unless you want to max limit break it. Then you don't need to use a holy skill. We'll see. 36 skill cool time, that is pretty long. 98 break gauge, that is pretty good. 5510% damage, 11 hit single target. Your own attack increased by defense times 2, really good. When equipping 2 or more Asuna skill record in the same set, non-element damage plus 1%. Oh, that is really interesting. So now if you want this bonus here to deal 100% non-element damage, which is actually really big, and you really want that, you need 2 Asuna skill. What can be really good Asuna skill? I know she has a veteran passive skill. Maybe something else, I don't know. She doesn't have any sword skill, so you mainly have to think 4 slot that is a random Asuna skill, or 2 passive that is Asuna skill. That's gonna be really interesting to see. I know that people are gonna use maybe Power Rise Asuna. She has a Power Rise, so maybe people are gonna use that. Veteran Technique Secret 4 is a really good Asuna skill. We'll see. Maybe they're gonna release future Asuna that is really good. Who knows? You have to think about what Asuna skill you want in your set. So we'll see. Hopefully you have a lot of Asuna skill that you can be really flexible. But I'm pretty sure people will prefer having 2 Asuna passive skill. So you're gonna need to find 2 really strong passive skill here. And when you activate the full burst, you will won't consume any SP. That is really good. Also, Lightning Sword Yuuki is a sword skill with high damage multiplier increase after limit breaking. Damn, alright. So if you want to deal a lot more damage, make sure to limit break it, I guess. If you have any niders. Look at the rate. 0.043. Doesn't look that good. Set 3, we have 25% chance to get Lightning Sword and 25% chance to get Timeless Spending, and the rest of 50 you have any others Yuuki skill. Alright. So the skills looks not bad. I'm pretty sure the passive people mostly really want, but the burst can be also really good, but will be hard to activate those. Dark / Holy, unless you maximally break it and you have at least one dark. This is not a dark skill though, so we'll see. Maybe you need to connect skill in your set, who knows. Though I'm gonna want to see the damage on this one. I want to see this damage. So, what other Yuuki skill can you get in this banner? Well, luckily I made a category, so this is all Yuuki skills that are available in the game except for 3 limited skill, which is Persona 5, Tale of Series, and this is game crossover, I think. This is not in the banner right now, so if you do want this one, well, too bad. And yeah, so she has about what, 100 something, over 100 skill record, right? There are free ones that you can get. There's one skill that is free. I'm not sure if it's available in the shop. It was given for free for I think it was celebration something, anniversary something, or I think it was celebration of Steam release. So we got Memory of Victory for free, which is Advanced Trooper 3, which is actually really good. So after max limit breaking it, you will gain flat 300 attack, which is really good. So it is not a bad skill. Let's have a look at what the skill you can get in the Yuuki birthday order. So she has mod skill, a lot of sword skill though. She has mod skill, a lot of sword skill. You can see here, most popular is probably these two here. So we have Altar Crossing in the Sky, really popular mod skill to get. Popularity farming on level 175 KO Showdown, which is the Dalos, really good. And then the most wanted skill, which you can actually reroll for, which is Put Your Heart Into It. This one is really strong mod, one of the stronger mod skill out there, but it has some back down, which is the cool time when using it, which is pretty bad, though it is still really strong. And you can combine it with another fodder, which I'm gonna talk about later on. Then we have other mod sword here. You can see here, this is Wind, Water, Water, Wind, and Earth. Then we have a Rapier mod, which is really good. I have it, I really like it. Then she has 3 Spear mod, which is kind of interesting. I will say this one is the best dark mod for Spear. Then she has a dagger one. I will say I have no comment on this one. It does feel really weak. She does have connect skill, which is alright. I don't know. I do have this one. The rest I don't have, so I can't say too much about it. She has 2 active skill. This is Earth element, I believe. So this is stacking Earth element, and this is for Rapier. I don't remember so much about it. And then we have Awakening. This is mostly active, that I think is really good. So one of them I will talk about is of course playing in the back Yuuki. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it a lot of times, but this is probably one of the best dagger skills that you can have on support, because on switch you can apply elements, which is burn, bleed, frostbite, and on dagger you can apply poison passively if you unlock your weapon prophecy. So you can basically apply all 4 elements, which is really good. And also you can recover HP, so it is really good awakening. Definitely worth to get if you are trying to play a little bit support or stacking a dagger. It can also be really good on Koharu. So this is our amazing dagger, awakening dagger. And another one I want to mention is probably Spear. This one, Wizard from the Moon Yuuki. This is a dark buff spear. So yeah, she has some buffer. This is for rapier that applying frostbite. Then this is a spear that buffing. I would say Yuuki has really amazing spear skills for those that really want to main spear. Yeah, these three is really good support for spear. So if you're trying to main spear, you do kind of need these skills. This is buffing water, this is buffing wind, this is buffing dark. So if you are currently building any water, wind, or dark elements for spear, you kind of need them. But I wish you guys good luck if you're trying to summon or trying to get them. And she has full burst. This is a passive, I believe, right? The Witching Black Sword Yuuki. So what does it do? Gives you attack when attacking slash element. And Aqua Convention. Okay, so basically the same as the birthday, but this one is for water element. And then we have burst skills. She's only has 3, and these are mostly outdated, really old. But this one, Free Captain Yuuki, is still really good for element stacking. Can be really nice to have. Still pretty much still relevant. And then these two is not relevant too much. For passive skill, we do have some passive skill. She has a lot of power rise. So as you see here, from here to here is power rise 3, and this is also power rise 3. This is power rise 4. So these are some really good that I think are really good. So here's an example. Putting off the hard part Yuuki. It is advanced trooper, but also has fortitude 4, which gives you high defense the low HP you have. So basically, if you're playing Suicide Sword, this is a really good, yet really high defense, up to 50% at maximum break, really good. And also you have extending rush, which is amazing. Here is an example of a power rise for earth element, really good. We have more. We have power rise 4. This is an example. And then we have more advanced trooper 4. Groovy Knight still pretty good, even though it's pretty old, it's still pretty good. Veteran Sword Technique, really good passive to have, and also have curve resistance, which is really good. If you want to use for the ring, you can go ahead and do that. So yeah, she has a lot of power rise, really good passive to have. And then we have the rings. There's some rings I can recommend here. For example, this one, this is the passive you can equip because you are getting 20% attack if you don't have any Kirito skill, but you can also have it on the ring for petrified resistance, really good. Though I will recommend using this as a passive itself because it also have increased break gauge by 25%, which is actually really good, amazing to increase the break gauge so the boss can break easier. Now for a ring, we do have Miss Jovel Yuuki, which is a poison resistant, which is really good. These are used as example. We have Step Up Yuuki, we have Petrified Resistant, and Secret Joy is really good if you want to deal more damage on your switch. This is 100% at maximum break, so which is one of the best ring fodder to have on your ring as an EX ability. So it is really good. And we do have one. This is a free one, and I would say this is really good because it has bleed resistant. So it's also another one to have on your ring. So it is free. It is on the free category, but I want to add it in the ring because it is really good. Now we have the fodders. These are only 2 skills I was mentioned, which is this and this. This one, it is a fodder, but pretty much useless. There's much better ones. So first one is the Showdown Yuuki. It is a really good, I really like it. I've been using it a lot in my rapier. So it gives you 80% critical damage and also 1% crit rate when you equip one or more Asuna skill, which Asuna has rapier skill. So this one is really good fodder. Though this one is really bad against boss that has crit resistance. Though this one is really good for events, because event boss doesn't have any high crit resistance, so this one is really good. Next one is Declaration of Victory Yuuki, which is a fodder, and you can see it has your own attack increased by defense ×2 when using non-element skill. So this is another level, a really good fodder that is same level as Aster Swordsman Yujo and Nitro Resolution Unleashed. though this is only for non-element skill, so there's only 2 mod skill that is non-elemental, which are Put Your Heart into Yuuki, which we are already talking about, and the free one, Man of the Day Kirito. Yes, this you can also use the Declaration of Victory Yuuki further into this one if you want to. Definitely not recommended, but you can. It is really fun, but definitely not recommended. So yeah, so these are all the Yuuki skill that you can get in this banner. So now the question is Yuuki birthday worth to summon on? For new players, definitely yes, because she has a lot of mod skill that you can try to get, and also she has a really strong full burst. Full burst is the new meta right now, so if you can get a full burst, these two, it is really good. Now it might be hard to activate the full burst because you need a holy skill. You do get a free dark skill, that for sure I know. If you don't have any holy skill, it might be really hard to activate it, but once you reach higher floor, you will get, I believe you get a free holy skill, so you might be able to activate it. Otherwise you won't be able, but hopefully you do get a holy skill so you can activate this skill, because it is a really strong and definitely worth to get. And if you don't manage to get the future skill, you lose the 50-50. You do have a chance to get a really decent chunk of skill here. They are really good. Now hopefully you don't get any of the old ones. The old ones is pretty bad, but there's some decent ones. So new players definitely worth to summon on this one. For other players, it really depends what you really need. Do you need the full burst right now? Well, go ahead. If you don't really need a full burst, you already have full burst, you can pretty much skip. You don't need any Yuuki skill. But if you need any of these Yuuki skill in here, we can try. Do you need at least more than, I would say more than 30 Yuuki skill? If you need a lot of Yuuki skill, then it's definitely worth. If you don't need any of Yuuki skill, let's say you only need this one, then definitely not worth the summon on. Definitely not worth the summon. It's only worth the summon if you need multiple skills here. For example, me, I don't really need Yuuki skill. Let's say I really need this skill here, playing in the back. I don't have her. I don't have it, but I really want it. But it's not worth it because I don't really need any mod skill. I don't need rapier skill. I don't need any connect. I don't need axle. I don't need any of these power rise. I already have power rise that I'm really happy with. So it is not worth to summon on when I only need one. I should say my current gems, yes. If you're not a bigger fan of Yuuki, definitely skip them. Otherwise, those that really need Yuuki skill, any of these Yuuki skill here, or even the future red, definitely worth to summon on. Otherwise, you can also save your current gem for other future banner. This one is really good. Maybe Kirito's birthday will also have something similar. Who knows? Maybe 80s will have something similar. Who knows? So it's better to save if you don't really need to Yuuki skill. But if you do need Yuuki skill, definitely worth to summon on. I do recommend to try to summon multiple rotation, because multiple rotation will give you a chance to get any of these other Yuuki skills. But if you somehow manage to get only future red, well, I feel bad for you. That is only downside. You have a 50% chance to get future, and if you do manage to get future, it's fine. But if you do wish to get Yuuki skill and you did not, well, that's bad. Anyway, that's me. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoy, and I wish you guys good luck on your summoning, and see you guys next time. Take care now, and bye bye.